Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. I'm going to be working in my journal today, and I've got a bunch of stuff cut out already. I'm going to be filling in some gaps as well as doing maybe the current pages. Today is the 30th. I'm actually hoping to get this posted today. So where I left off was the 25th. I have my numbers, well, I think most all of them cut out anyway. So I'm going to put them in real quick. It's 26th. What was that, a Wednesday? I've got some of these. I don't know why I'm whispering. I've got that. I don't know if I like it, but we're going to use it for now. Wednesday the 26th. Thursday the 27th. A pink Thursday. Okay. That's colorful. This would be the 28th. Would be a Friday. Have a purple. I do not want a purple Friday on that page. And this would be the 29th. And that would be a Saturday. Oh, looky there, there's another purple. We may replace those. This will be the 30th, which will be a Sunday. I have a hot pink and I have a light pink. I think I'm gonna go light pink. And I just realized, just a few minutes ago, that March has 31 days. I don't know why I always thought it had 30 days. I didn't even look at the calendar. I was so excited because I thought, oh crap, I'm nowhere near ready to put my journal together tomorrow. So, anyway, that buys me another day. That at least it won't be behind. Well, never mind. I have one more day. I have a day that I didn't know I had, so I'm excited. So, of course, I don't have anything for the 31st. It hasn't happened yet. And I didn't even know about it until a few minutes ago. But it's going to be a Monday. So, we're going to put that there for right now. The pink and orange, that actually doesn't look bad with that paper. So, this is the 30th. Let me see what my other options are. I don't want to get hung up on it. But I just want to see, because Sunday, all I've got is a blue, so we're going to keep the pink Sunday. But I have things, I have some stuff that I just printed out that I haven't cut out. Hold on, let me move these numbers before they end up getting lost. Put those over here with those numbers. And I have been baking sourdough bread, or attempting to, the last 3 days. So, this day, that Friday, let me see if I have another Friday, because I'd really like a blue one on here if I could. Yeah, I have a blue Friday, so let's use it. We have it, let's use it. I have an orange one too. The orange wouldn't look bad. Let's do the orange. Anyway, so my friend came over this day, and she was without kids, so we don't get adult time very often, where it's just her and I, and she had taken the day off work, and, for the most part anyway, and she came over and she said, I want to do one project that we've both been talking about, doing for a long time. And I just want to get at least one project done. So we had been both talking about doing sourdough bread for a long time, and I've been kind of getting the stuff ready to go. I actually started, because it's really a 2-day process. If y'all are sourdough, anybody out there who's watching, if you do sourdough, please chime in the comments, because I've got some questions to ask, because I'm having some dough issues. I've got sticky dough, and it's not, I'm having trouble with the final proofing. Anyway, if you were a sourdougher, you'll know what I mean. Let's see. I'm going to leave that one the way it is, because we've got green, we've got pink. So, that is, okay, that's a flip out. So I have plenty of room for this on this day. Don't know if I think I like it on that side, actually. Okay, so that was Thursday. I did a journal with me, that video that day. And I don't really have enough to need a flip, but I surely don't want to flip that way. I might have to, because I have more to put on Friday than I have. Eek. And this is really slick paper, so let's pretend we're gonna fold it the other way and see what happens. Because like I said, I don't know if I have enough to put on this day. I started the process of oh, here's let me look. I've got stuff cut out for all this stuff, or for some of it anyway. I'm going to use that. I have most all of this numbered. So let's do this. This was my plan. Isn't this so cute? Y'all, I already told you I went to TJ Maxx. And I didn't show you what I got. Because really, all I got was like measuring spoons and cups and stuff. So it really wasn't a crafty haul. But look what I got. They're so cute. Aren't they precious? It's Thumper. It says spring is here. And guess what? I'm going to use them far beyond spring. But they're Disney little hot pads. So in my hot pads, I swear I had mine since we got married. And that was 20... I think we're about to celebrate 29 years. So, yeah, I was burning my hand through my oven mitts. So, I'm not sure where... I mean, technically, this would go on that day when I went to TJ Maxx, but I don't need anything else for that day. So, I might... Because I actually took them apart and started using them on this day. So, we may flip that back over. I don't know. If I keep refolding it, it's probably going to tear. It's just wrapping paper. So, I need to quit with that. So, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, and these little... Okay. That one can go up there because I don't know when it goes. Okay, the rest of them have dates on them. Now, I don't have the dates. Oh, I do have. I already did this day. And I didn't put that he fished. So, I guess I'll have to add this to this day. Or somewhere in a tag or something like that. Okay. Well, that was that. I'm not ready to use that one yet. Okay, so this is, I had this one down for the 21st, but I'm actually going to use it for this day, since I'm working on that day. I'll probably need to print another one, because I think she came over for a little bit. But I have the days on the back of the pictures, if that makes sense. Like this one was the 23rd. So, I thought I would do some of that, as well as, so that's the 20th. That one, I have to remember, oh, that one's the 23rd. Also, what day was that? That was a Sunday. 4th volunteer, that would be a Wednesday. Oh, here is the, remember I said that I was going to have a, because I actually made this page on the 24th, or I started this page on the 24th, so I need to go back and finish that, and I never did glue in my collards. So let's go ahead and do that so we don't have stuff strewn all over the place. It just takes a minute and just a little bit of glue, and that will be done. And then I get all this loose stuff floating all over my desk out of the way. And all the stray stuff that's not glued in the journal that, you know, falls out. And then I'm like, where does it go? And anyway, this month has gone by way too fast for my liking. I don't know about you, but it has definitely flown by. I was very ill prepared. And you can see I don't have any writing. I'm just trying to get stuff in here. So, and look at this. Ants got me. I was planting yesterday ahead of the rain. It stormed here today. And it's supposed to storm again tomorrow. And I was planting something, and an ant bit me 3 times right there, and once right here, and then once underneath my watch band. And then I burned my arm. You see that? My flabby arm. That was a very tender place to burn your arm yesterday. Or burn, well, it doesn't matter what day you burned it. It's a tender place to burn it. So, all right, where was I at? So, I have all these other pictures. Let me start with these. What day was this? This was a Thursday. So, okay, so that goes there. And yes, I didn't have that one marked, but I think that's what I did that day. Yeah, I did the 25th on that day. Oh, I was going to show you these cute little... Where did they go? Why am I whispering? They're right here. They don't go on that day either. They go on this day. Anyway, look at this cute little envelope. Isn't that precious? It's not glued together or anything like that. And this is a piece of like vellum. There's to cut the sourdough, you use a razor blade, and it came with this little holder. So each of the blades was wrapped in that, and I'm like, oh heck yeah, I'm using those in my journal. I don't know what day, but I'm going to use them. So I have this, and I have I have all kinds of packaging. So these were the measuring spoons that I got at TJ Maxx. So, or Home Goods or whatever it is. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but I brought them in here just in case. Okay, so it doesn't matter what day. I actually think that my husband went to the grocery store on this day. So, yes, because when he came home, I fed my starter. So maybe that's a good thing to put on that blank page like that. I might could cut around it a little bit better. But anyway, we're not doing that day just yet. Although I have quite a bit of stuff I'm accumulating for that day. So I could put that one on that day too, or I could put that on this day. And I have a few things that I have not cut out. This one, this one. Okay, so like I said, I got a head start Thursday night. I went ahead and mixed the dough, the initial mixing of the dough, and then so that it could sit overnight and do its bulk fermentation, so that we would have a loaf that was ready to shape when she got here Friday. And she was supposed to get here early. We were supposed to start pretty early Friday morning. Oh, I know what else I need to put on here. I had an 8 o'clock telehealth appointment, which wouldn't have interfered with anything. But she forgot that one of her kids had an appointment. So she didn't get over here until about 10. And we, I had already taken the bread out, or the dough out of the the fridge or the whatever I had it in, and I think it overproofed. I'm not sure. I don't know that much about it, but anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So that would be the 29th. This would be the 30th. Let me get these ones that say the 28th. Oh, the other thing that we made, or I made, was toothpaste. I've been making on all my natural products. Don't ask me how it is, because it's not great. But if you're not wanting chemicals and whatnot in your beauty products and body care products, then you kind of, it's not horrible, but it's not great. Okay, so this, I made some sourdough crackers. This was the next day. It's the 29th. Put that there. This was this day. Oh, I didn't finish cutting it out. Duh. No, I just sat here and cut out a whole bunch of all the clip art that I had kind of straggling in my basket over here. I pulled everything out. I got all of my numbers cut out, or all the numbers that I would be using today. And then I printed up some last minute things, one being a beautiful rainbow, because I was fixing to start the video. I don't even know where it went. Well, oh, I just printed this one off. Beautiful rainbow that's outside right now. I was fixing to start the video, and he came, he said, "You want to see a really pretty rainbow?" And I said, "Of course." So, okay, that's the 29th. This one is for today. I played with the one that she and I started on Friday. We had started a second one, and I couldn't get it to shape. And I tried last night. And then I finally just said, I couldn't get it to shape right. It was too sticky. And I finally just said, the heck with it. I threw the dough in the bowl and covered it and put it in the fridge and said, I will try to shape it again tomorrow, or I'll fiddle with it tomorrow. So I got up and I did it. And with the dough cold, it wasn't, and I used more flour, so it shaped a little bit, but not tons. So anyway, that's that. So I do not have, I mean, used to like to bake cakes and things like that, not necessarily from scratch. I did not learn to cook from scratch as a kid. What I've learned as an adult, which is not a whole lot, but I like to do it. And I have watched almost every sourdough video out there humanly possible, and I finally am like, okay, I have it. I think I've got the idea down, and I'm gonna do it. So she kind of came over just to, you know, I'm not going to say just for moral support, because it wasn't. It was, you know, because she wants to learn too. And so I thought if I had one that was already started, we'd get that part of the process and then actually get to bake one, and then I'd have one that we started together. And that's the one, I ended up baking it today because I got frustrated with it last night. And it actually, half of it turned out okay. To be honest with you, don't know what there's, I've never had sourdough before. Okay, so see this left half puffed up. I think I made my split. This was where I had made my cut. And I think I made my cut too deep, and it opened up too much, and it flattened out right there. But this part, and it was still pretty dense. It wasn't as airy as I think it could be better. But talk about some overworked dough. I know that dough was way overworked. So there's that. Okay, this is the one. I don't know why I'm doing this over here as if I don't want you to see. This is the one that was the first one that we baked. And from the top, it looks fine, right? Well, if I had taken a picture from this side, you'd see it's as flat as that picture. So that's the one we baked Friday. I wasn't trying to get fancy with the scoring or anything like that. You know, you can get real decorative with the tops. And I was not trying to do that. So, anyway, y'all heard enough about sourdough? Okay, so back to the toothpaste. Yeah, I made it and I changed the recipe a little bit because there was one ingredient I just didn't... Okay, it was going to make the toothpaste like this brownish green. And I just couldn't stomach the thought of that. So I omitted it. And I put something else in its place. And so I inadvertently changed the texture and it solidified. So I don't, I put it in my little tube that I had, my little silicone tube. And it was, let's see, this was this Thursday? What was this day? Wednesday. Volunteer. There we go. That was easy. Thursday. Okay, so I do have enough. I do have more than I thought that I had for that day. Here's my little tube. It was solid. I couldn't squeeze it out. It wouldn't even push. So, yeah. I'm not sure what other pictures I want, so I'm going to quit with that for right now. Let's work on... Okay, so, but we were able to eat this loaf, or eat some of it, and it was decent. So, I do know that I want a background. I want something on here. This day is not completely over, but it's, and I probably should wait to do this day. Yeah, maybe I'll do the 31st and 30th tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's start with the 29th. Maybe. Seems like I should have more. Here was my crackers. They turned out pretty good. Oh, I know what I need. Oh, man. Went to the grocery store. Need my little shopping cart. I wonder if I have one. I think I've already used it. Need my little shopping cart notepad. But I do not have one in here. So, well, fiddlesticks. I stuttered that. You thought I was going to say a bad word. And y'all know me better than that. Getting out some little journaling spots just in case I need them. And, 28, this was, so this was the day that she came over. Okay, let's work on this one. Or I'm thinking I should do this one to see. I'm still pretty sure I'm going to need this flip. You're like, girl, just make a daggum decision. Right? I know. Let's get something glued on. I'm hoping that I have these numbered right. So 25, 26, 27. Well, if they're off the rest of the way back. Because I have no notes for like the 1st through the 8th. Oh, I have 2 of those. I don't need that either. Okay, we just dwindled some of what I had. What if we flip this way and make this a pocket? Do I need a pocket? Not really. Let me even that out a little bit because that's where the bag was a little wrinkled. So just kind of firm up that top. So if I have this here, and it would be kind of just like a tip in, or what I could do is put a pocket here and make this a tag. That has possibilities. Let's see what fits over here. So this and this would go over here. Made a video. I did not make 2 videos that day. Where is, I think I printed that one twice. Yeah, I printed that. I'm pretty sure I printed that one twice. No, that goes on another day. I don't want to flip and mess up my page again. So I've done that like 5 times now. Okay, so yeah, that's the edge of that page. So that one, and that's not going to fit right here. I can put this down here, and I can put, I could put this here and this here and make a pocket, a tag. What do I have? I have some paper. I'm gonna end up messing up my whole page. Okay, this is some of the paper that I haven't shown you that I got from my sister. And I pulled out all the green stuff, or the stuff I thought I might use. Ooh. But I got to be careful of this pattern right here because it's kind of got that teal blue in it. I don't want anything like super green. That doesn't match, does it? Let me scoot. There we go. Now I can see. This one wouldn't be horrible. I'm making a wreck of my desk. I love this greenhouse tooth, y'all. I will be using that. This is not the day for that. That's not the day for that. This is this and this. No. I love this. I really like that. That I think will be fun for like next month or May or something. I was debating on that. Well, this isn't horrible. This is a lighter color. These are very thin papers. Ooh, that's going to be pretty for May, isn't it? Or April. It's a whole, look. Okay, did I just do that up your nose, in your face? Up your nose, in your face. Sorry, either one. Sorry. But this matches that pink over here. Now, this one has a punch-out pack. There's patterned papers in here. Well, we went from blue to orange. I was hoping there'd be like a little bit of a teal, like in between. That might work too. It's a little darker, but this is a little bit thicker paper, so that might work a little bit better. Let me see what else. Okay, so then there's some, I'm going to use this friend one. These are punch outs. Friend, we'll use that for the day that she came over. Maybe memories. Happy, joy, grateful, sharing moments together. I already have, I don't know. I was going to look to see, because here's some ready-made tags. This one isn't bad. Let's take this. Okay, it's not great. This one might be better. I'm thinking I want a bigger one than that, though. Oh, I'm already 29 minutes in, y'all. How'd y'all let me do that? And then there's all these words. There's these little frames. These are so cute. And then some quotes, joyful moments. Anyway, and then letters. And I thought about doing bread. Okay, I'm working on the wrong day here. I'm trying to, all I was trying to do was find something to make a tag for my, nope. Nope. I'm going to put those up here. I liked, as much as I would not have thought that I would have used pink, now that I've, and that's kind of a reddish pink. As much as I would have thought that I would not have used pink for this month, I may use this because I need, and this isn't really green, although that 27 is green. Here's the perforated top. This looked good with it if it was like a background or something. But I'm going to end up not getting any pages done. Okay, I probably should have trimmed that on my trimmer, but it's supposed to be perforated, so there we go. How big do I want this tag? I would like, because this isn't even the day I was planning on working on. I would like it here, and I would like it maybe here. So now I am going to get my cutter out. And let's cut here. Oh, it is raining again. Thought it was done. The sun came out a little bit and the rainbow. But I think I hear rain again. And we're supposed to have some really bad storms tomorrow. My niece is supposed to come over and help me. This will be a good tag too. Tomorrow. You know, just get some things done around the house, stuff like that. Okay, so see, I could do this like that. And that's not going to be... Let's glue this in, because I'm pretty sure, unless I want that... Oh, I was considering making that a pocket, wasn't I? No. No, I said a tip in, or a tuck. I'm going to have to glue that very carefully. I don't think I want this one here. I think I want this over here, even though it really doesn't match all that well. We're going to glue it down. We're going to commit. And I need my glue stick. It's just kind of busy over there. Let me see something. No, that didn't help. Just glue it down. So, is anybody current in their journals? If you are, raise your hand so we can all applaud you. All of us who are not current in their journals. And like I said, I don't even know. I'll have to go back and look on my phone when it comes time to do the first week of this month. It's kind of a blur, to be honest with you. And I think I'm just going to put that there. I'm not going to glue it in just yet because I may want a journal spot right there. That's why. Okay, so this one I have to glue in very carefully with my art glitter glue. And I'm just going to follow around the very edge using this fine tip. Yes, I want the bottom. I couldn't remember if I wanted the whole bottom glued or not, but I do. Now the trick is going to be to get it as close to, and I could have done some washi. Well, too late now. It might have been a good idea to do some washi right there because that is wrapping paper and I have folded it many times and it's already very weak. Oh, but you know what? I can still do washi, right? because it doesn't matter if part of his little hat is, yeah, you get the idea. Okay, not a very tight pocket. This is very loose, but that's okay. We have a pretty sturdy tag going into it. Ooh, it barely fits. Okay. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect. I may put this over here, and I lost my bread. And this right here. What do we think? What else did I do? I don't know that I did anything else that day. No, I started the sourdough that evening. So I'm just going to glue this right here. It really needs, something because it's very, I mean, this shows up pretty well, but this does not. I don't really want to back it. And it looks like it's cut very crooked, but it's not. Let's do one of these fit. No, I don't want to cover up this whole pattern. I like the pattern. What about my little stay up beat? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That has potential. And gives me a little bit of writing space. I could just glue this here and not, you know, just to the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I like that idea. Then I had my appointment, and I can put that there, and then, uh-oh, it almost got stuck because I didn't let the glue dry all the way. I could even put that on the back. No, I can put it on the front. It matches. I like it. Oh, would I like to, seeing how I'm running out of time, let me glue. Let's commit to this. Yeah, this wasn't even the day I was going to do. Well, in my head, since I had most everything cut up, I had all the previous day stuff cut up. That's what I had. The stuff I just printed out, for these couple days, I didn't have it all cut out. So I thought I did, and then I realized I forgot some things. And so I printed another batch. Okay, so that works. That gives that a little bit of a background. I still think it's crooked, though. I still think it's crooked. Oh, right here. This will do just fine right there. At least it gives it a little bit of a, I mean, it doesn't help it here, but okay, so that's all I'm putting on that page, I think. And then this I can glue, I can like half glue it on right here, because this is what I mixed up the dough, and I did my stretch and folds that night. Ooh, my nails look awful, awful, awful. I have not done them in a while. I was doing those gel nails, the gel nails. Can we speak? And they really were tearing up my nails so bad when they'd come off, and soaking them off is quite difficult. But I loved them. Oh, I know what happened. When I started making all the products, what was that week, the beginning of the month or the end of February or whatever, I was making all of the lotions and things like that. And whatever I had my hands in, it was making them fall out. I mean, fall off like crazy. So I'm thinking I want something at the top. So let's look at our pretty rainbow hoop that I still have not finished. But I really did not think I was going to be doing pink, y'all. And that's really more of it's a red pink. So I might have to go, that's not that pink. Might have to just do something totally different. What about a green? You know, I've got all this, the Luck of the Irish stuff. I need to use some of it for this month, but I haven't yet. Again, I have not done the 17th. I have another option. Let me see. Oh no, I just dumped my whole basket of washi in the garbage can. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Okay, I have those couple of that was extra special talent right there, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to empty the whole garbage can. Okay, I have this tag. I have people that goes over there. I have this. Doesn't match, but do we care at this point? Knowing that I'm gonna have to dig out. Ugh. I almost like that one. But this one's not horrible either. And it's purple. And why not? Why is it not horrible? Because nothing on the page is purple. But I can't believe I did that, y'all. I mean, everything. Well, this has all the colors. It has purple in it too. It has the blue, it has the everything. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Do we want to staple it? It'd be easy, seeing as how we're almost out of time. It's very small. This was my first attempt. It was when my friend came over. My crafty friend. She came over and was helping me. It was back before my birthday. And she was trying to help me figure out if my sewing machine was, my real sewing machine was broken. So that I knew whether or not to ask for one for my birthday. Do I want the tabs on it? I don't care. It looks fine just the way it is. I'm going to glue that right there. And we're going to call this page good. Because now I have a mess to clean up. And apparently, well, and I had that washi so nice and neat. Okay, here is what washi we have to choose from that I don't have to pick out of the garbage. Cannot believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. I wanted some to go here just to strengthen that fold because it's going this way at this point. But here, this works. Or nah, I think that's too wild. Let's do this one. It matches the tag. But anyway, I don't want this to tear. And I'm not gonna probably want to put it here. So for the sake of it folding, I'm gonna do it here. Because like I said, it already looks like it's about to tear. So, I get to go play hunt through the garbage. That's going to be so much fun. Okay, so at least we strengthened it from that side. There we go. And we have a cute little border, right? And it's got green in it. It has the kind of pinkish, reddish, whatever, and then green. And that gray, I don't know, it matches enough. Oh, I did have purple right here. Squirrel. I didn't glue this on. What else? And then I need to figure out if I want to. That would be cute. That's a waste. Don't do that. That was a waste. Well, here I thought I was going to get, like, at least... What else can I drop in the garbage? I thought I was at least going to get 2 pages done, since I had... I sat here for an hour and cut stuff out. That is not even close to straight. Okay. So we'll write about the bread. We'll write about my appointment. I have the whole back to write on. I have not used marker, which is Allison's item of the month challenge. And so let's make some journal lines here. Or, you know what we could do? We could give this whole page let's not dry out glue. We could give this whole page a border. Sort of. Now, this is very slick paper because it's wrapping paper. But I want to try and see if one of these will work. If not, I'll have to get out my... These are so much fun. I love these markers, and I haven't gotten to play with them near enough. I have this light pink. I have... Ooh, this pink this is pretty. Ooh, and this pearl pink. And then that's just light pink. Have this green. Actually, the green might work. No, let's use one of the pinks. That one's a pearly one. That one's pretty. Ooh, it's darker than I thought. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, that's darker than I thought. Well, how is that going to look? Let's try the green. Okay, green it is. So I've got my wax paper under here. We're gonna drive all over the road. Oh, okay, we're not so great at this. And we're gonna do that right there. Okay, so I don't know what to do with my lid. Oh, y'all, I have a mess. I have such a mess. Anybody see what I do with my lid? Oh, I found the doctor. Thank you to, oh, I forgot who it was that told me. She even told me the minute, what minute in the video that it happened. I had slid him off with this sunflower paper, and he was folded up in the sunflower paper. Okay, I am now looking for a clear lid. That will likely, I don't know. Will it show up? Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're done. I do want to do some lines on this page, though. I wonder if this green would show up on here. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Well, if I don't like it, I can go over it with, like, Posca pen. There's a little gnat in here. You know what I mean? I can always go over it like a paint pen would cover it. whereas another marker might not. Okay, y'all, seriously. I have to go dig washi out of the garbage. And I had so much stuff already cut out. Look at this. And then I just went and acted like I didn't know what I... Oh, I found it. Found it. Whew. Okay. Then I just went and acted like I didn't know what I was doing. Or like I didn't have all this planned out. Because I did have a lot planned out. Just apparently not enough. This is a cute little topper too. It was little containers that we use to put foundation in. But I loved the florals on it. So anyway. Okay. So we have that. We have markers. I like the green at the top and the bottom. That goes in there. Ay. Y'all. And then this is the day I wanted to do the 28th and 29th and 30th. And then now I don't have time to do it. So, again, we just did one page. And it wasn't even that hard of a page. I did go back and add in some stuff for other days, though. I did do that. Really wish that was not purple. But like this day, I don't have that much to put in here. So it's going to be, I'm glad it's got pattern paper. So at least it's not, you know, I could do that. I made this notepad. Or that would look cute. So there, maybe we did do 2 days. What do you think? That matches that really cute. Because I don't know what else I did. Also dropped my notes in the garbage. Oh, our fax and phones were out all day. I watered the garden at the clinic. So, you know, we'll have something like this. And then like this. Maybe I'll put that. Maybe I have in my garden stuff. Oh, look. See, I could put a little girl watering the garden. And then I could... Oh, I forgot I had all these vegetable stickers. Yeah. Oh, look, and I had tomatoes. I didn't even have to... Well. I need to go through my stuff more often. Don't I? Yeah. So this one, I need to go through and look at what all's in there, and I figured I had something that had to do with watering a garden. And then I probably came home and was exhausted. And I probably went and tended my own garden and fed my chicks their snack for the afternoon. I like that by itself there. And I like this down here with her on top. Do we have like 3 minutes? Maybe. And then I can say I got 2 pages done. Yay. Is that cheating? Well, we won't have the marker, but who all was following along with Allison's Item of the Month challenge? This month was really easy. I'm glad it was really easy because, you know, because I'm apparently not, do not have my act together for this month. And I did not have it together for last month either. I'm hoping April's going to be better. It's such a busy time of the year. With the garden and everything. And then I'm trying to add in all these new skills that I'm learning. And that, you know, but I want to do those things too, so. And it's crafting in a sense. It's just crafting with, you know, other tools. Yeah, I like her right there. yeah, I don't have that much to say for this one. So she's, how about right like that way? You don't, it doesn't look like the carrot's cut off. Oh, I'm watering the volunteer. Yes, I like it. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, I still have to go dig all the rest of this washi out. You know how it looked? It was all lined up in 3 rows, and no, it's not. It's all in my garbage. So this will give me something to write on. It's a sticky note. I'm going to leave it. I'm not worried about it. It's not going to come off. And this is a hot mess of color scheme, but it's all good because this had multiple colors in it. And anyway, so we did get 2 pages done. So look, I have the 24th, the 25th, 26th, 27th. Now I'm just going to do the 28th and the 29th. I had stuff for the 23rd, and I really want to do the 23rd. So we may do that on the next. I'm running out of days, y'all. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day or evening. I'm hoping this posts tonight. So I need to quit yammering and get off of here. But I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I do always look forward to our visits and our chats. And I appreciate all your comments, and appreciate you spending your time with me. And y'all are just such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful group of people. And I'm so happy to know you and call you friends. And there, with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this. And I will see you back really soon. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.